going to be making barbecue chicken mac and cheese. Delicious.
You have them in your hand.
We are going to be making barbecue chicken mac and cheese for dinner. I'm starting it now, it's 3:20, because it takes a while whenever I'm actually cooking the chicken, making it barbecue chicken plus making the mac and cheese. So I'm starting a little early. I'm gonna preheat the pan. I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil. And let it heat up in the pan. Honestly, I just season the chicken with like salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and that's about it. I don't think there's too many other, let's see. Yeah, it just says salt and pepper, so I'm just gonna do like salt, pepper, garlic, onion. And then once the chicken's cooked, I'm gonna add barbecue sauce and obviously make it barbecue chicken. I don't really need to get anything out since I'm just cooking this, but it will be 16 ounces of dried elbow macaroni, half cup of unsalted butter, half cup of flour, 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, 3 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese, half a cup of barbecue sauce plus more for the top, and then salt and pepper to taste. Those are all of the ingredients, and that's just to make the main serving size, which the serving size is 8 servings, and it takes a total of 15 minutes, and that's if you buy the pre-cooked like barbecue chicken. So it takes about an hour to make if you're cooking the chicken, so keep that in mind. That's why it's 3:20 and I'm getting ready to start it, so that way around 5 o'clock it will actually be done. For this I use the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. The I think it's just the original one. It just says barbecue sauce. I actually have, I think somewhere on my channel, I have done the recipe for this meal, because I used to, whenever we lived at our old house, we had a deep freezer, and I would pre-make this and lasagna and chicken alfredo and stuff like that, and then put it in the deep freeze for any time that we didn't feel like cooking. I could just pull it out and cook it in the oven as a quick meal. But we don't have that much space because all we have is this little fridge freezer, and we don't have a deep freezer or anything anymore. So I do not pre-make things as much. I plan on doing a few if I can, but it's one of those things that we have a smaller freezer now. I think we have a smaller freezer than we even did in the fridge freezer at our old house. So if I can fit them, I'll do some, just for the fact that I do have a part-time job. I work on Sundays, and so I will have no vlogs. I will not be recording any vlogs on Sunday. I work from 7:30 until around 2-3 o'clock, so I won't vlog anything, and then I have to go pick up my daughter after. So from 7:30 until around 5 o'clock, I'm either working, I come home and I shower afterwards, and then I go pick her up, and then we come home and we eat dinner, and then we pretty much relax for a few minutes and then go to bed. So Sundays aren't really anything other than work. So I work and then I come home. So yeah, Sunday, unless I have a video already filmed and edited and have it set to upload on Sundays, I don't have time to film on Sundays.
You have them in your hand.
I mean, whenever we do whenever we double it, yeah. But we only double it whenever we're doing multiple pans. Just make one pan.
I don't know why we got as much meals as what we did, because this always gets us 2 meals. So that's probably what we'll have Sunday. We'll probably just have leftovers of this instead. So I really don't have to cook anything. We just reheat it.
That's what we'll do. Because I forgot, this always gets us 2 meals because it's that whole pan. Okay, so I need 350. Okay. Preheat the oven to 350. Water's boiling. Chicken is done. It's cooked. It's got the barbecue. Delicious. I always forget that this makes 2 meals for us because there's only 3 of us. Now, I have a big measuring cup, and it says to combine the milk and the heavy cream in here and let it kind of get to room temperature. So it's 2 cups of milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. And medium heat. Wrong one. There we go. Medium heat. Okay. Butter. The pot is confusing. Can't have it in the middle anymore. Now we're just gonna do the whole container. 16 ounces pasta. Now the timer for 10 minutes. Timer's up. So after the butter melts, you're gonna put in a half cup of butter. Once it's melted, you put in half cup of flour and whisk in the flour. And it says you whisk and let it sit until it's most toasty. Okay, the butter is all melted now. We're gonna get half a cup of flour. Now you're going to take the heavy cream and the milk and you're going to slowly mix it in and let it thicken. So, pour a little bit in. Mix it as I go. Some more. Of the milk got onto the stove. Oops. Take that off a little bit. Some milk. Still have a cup and a half of milk to add to it. So. It's a lot thinner now. And the last bit of milk. It says to allow it to simmer. I'm going to turn it down to low. It says to allow it to simmer, to thicken up, since it's pretty thin. So, well, that does that. I'm going to drain the noodles. Now we're going to add a little bit of cheese at a time, letting it melt as we go. So I just poured a little bit in there. Stir it around until it melts. Add a little bit more and go back and forth. Now that little bit is melted, I'm going to add some more. Doing about a handful of cheese at a time. More cheese. Starting to thicken up a little bit more. It's a little more than a handful left in there, so I'm just going to pour the rest in there. And then after all of this cheese is melted, that's whenever you're going to add the 1 cup of barbecue sauce. Almost completely melted. It's very cheesy. Okay. Now that it's all melted, I'm going to take a cup of barbecue sauce. I also am turning off the stove. Barbecue sauce. Half cup, not cup. Half cup of barbecue sauce. It is fun mixing it and watching the cheese and the barbecue sauce mix and the color change. Now it's done. And I'm going to take my noodles and my pan of barbecue chicken. Toss all of the barbecue chicken in here. I'm going to take the sauce and I'm going to pour it all in. Mix this all up. Wait, this is what it looks like with the barbecue sauce put on, and then you do a layer of cheese. Here it is with the layer of cheese, and you're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. Here's what it looks like when it's all done. That is it for this video. If you did like it, make sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and turn on my post notifications so that you get notified every single time that I post. I don't know when this is actually going to go up, when I'm going to have time to edit it, but it will probably either be Sunday or Monday. We will see. But I will see you guys in my next one.